Rare photos that will make you say, damn, that is rare. A footage of a Georgian man firing a homemade multi-barrel firework launcher at riot police during the pro-EU protests in Tbilisi. The crowd gathered because the government suspended negotiations to join the European Union. Police responded with water cannons and tear gas, and more than 100 protesters were arrested. This is the Darvaza gas crater in Turkmenistan, a massive burning sinkhole in the Karakum Desert. Often called the Gates of Hell, it reportedly formed when a Soviet drilling site collapsed into a gas pocket and leaking methane was purposely ignited to stop the spread of toxic gas. The crater is about 70 meters wide, 30 meters deep, and has burned continuously from the 1970s. This is a clip from South Australia, where a snake catcher discovered a red-bellied black snake, seemingly air-fried, in a suburb after the temperature topped at 44 degrees Celsius, 111 degrees Fahrenheit. Snakes are cold-blooded and rely on external heat to regulate their body temperature. When the ground and air get too hot, they can't escape fast enough and literally overheat. A footage of a bullet being fired into an ice lake ended up spinning on top of the ice. When the round strikes the hard, brittle surface, it loses its forward momentum instead of breaking through, but its rifled spin keeps it rotating. The smooth, low-friction ice lets the bullet twirl in place like a tiny, spinning top. This footage shows thousands of army ants constructing a living chain or bridge of their own bodies to access a wasp nest hanging under a roof. Researchers say the ants slip on smooth surfaces and cling together, forming loops that eventually extend downward. The end result? A self-made pathway straight into enemy territory. This footage shows the Protoclone, a prototype from Clone Robotics described as the world's first bipedal musculoskeletal android. It uses more than 1,000 synthetic muscle fibers and over 200 degrees of freedom. The unit is still suspended for testing, and its ability to walk independently hasn't been demonstrated yet. This is a rarely spotted oarfish, a deep-sea fish with a long, ribbon-like body that can grow over 8 meters. It normally lives hundreds of meters below the surface, and when one appears near shore, it's often because the animal is sick, dying, or stressed by changes deeper in the water, and scientists still aren't sure what triggers these events. This is eulexite, a naturally occurring mineral often called the TV rock. Its crystals grow in long parallel fibers that act like tiny natural fiber optic cables. When a flat polished piece is placed over text or a picture, it carries the light upward so the image appears clearly on top of the stone, a trick found in desert lake beds rich in boron. This footage shows a snake giving live birth, something many people don't realize snakes are capable of. While plenty of species lay eggs, many others carry their young internally and deliver them alive. This gives the developing babies steady warmth, protection from predators, and a better chance of surviving harsh conditions. It's a reproductive strategy common in vipers and several other snake families.